Hey Mavs fans, this is Ask the GM, sponsored by CCR Roofing. Let's get to some questions.
You already know who it is!
Mark D asks, what are your thoughts on the talk of a potential NHL team coming to Kansas City and the idea that there isn't a strong hockey culture here already locally?
Well, I think, the NHL coming here has been talked about since I actually moved here, and I know that there's a strong movement, there's a strong base to try and rally the troops and get an NHL team here. And I know, since Lamar purchased the team, he's been that's probably the number one question that's asked of him is that future and where's hockey going in Kansas City. The second part of that question, as far as not having a solid hockey culture here, I don't know that I would disagree. I don't know that I would agree with that statement. I think there's a huge hockey tradition in Kansas City. I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but this is the 50th year of professional hockey in Kansas City. And one of the things that the Missouri Mavericks are trying to celebrate this year is that history and that tradition. And I think there's a fantastic hockey following here. We've got one of the best fan bases in the ECHL, and we try and celebrate hockey in any level. We're doing some great things. Lamar is really responsible for doing some wonderful things thus far, uniting the youth hockey, and hopefully we'll find some more facilities in Kansas City in the near future that allow kids the opportunity to play hockey and really try and grow the sport. And I think there is a wonderful fan base and a wonderful following here for hockey. But as far as the NHL goes, I think at this point it's premature. I think we've got a long ways to go to really gain a lot of interest in the game, participation in the game. It's very hard to grow the game when you don't have kids playing it, and I think there's a lot of limitation towards that. One of them being just the amount of ice that's available for kids to play in the Kansas City area. So I think one of our goals as the Missouri Mavericks is to try and increase all of those opportunities and to really expose as many people as we can to the game of hockey. And I think Lamar has really been big on that since he's purchased the team. And I think that that's something exciting for me and for the staff here with the Missouri Mavericks is one of those challenges to grow our blueprint and to get as many people involved. So, from an NHL standpoint, I think it's premature. I know that, of course, the conversation nowadays is the expansion, and that has been a big story. But I think we are, a couple years away from ever being truly in that discussion.